everyone, and welcome back to Dollar Workout Club. If you're new to Dollar Workout Club, my name is Lynn, and since I'm wearing green, I'm going to be showing you the beginner modifications to the exercise moves we're doing today. Natalie is wearing yellow, so that means today she's showing you the intermediate level, and Drew over here in red is going to be showing you the advanced exercise moves today. So what we're going to go ahead and do is jump right into showing you the tutorial of each of these 6 exercise moves so that you know who to follow throughout this workout. Now, if you've been a member for a while and you want to, you can go ahead and skip to the warm-up if you're familiar with these exercises. Natalie's going to help me by showing both the green and yellow version while I explain the moves themselves, and Drew will show the advanced. So the first move we're doing is a lying dumbbell fly. Now, everyone's actually going to be doing the exact same motion. The only difference is going to be the weight that you're going to use. So for green, I'm going to be using some light soup cans. Another great and easy thing to find around the house are water bottles, or you can use dumbbells, of course. Natalie's using heavy dumbbells. She's using a set that's even heavier. You're going to lay flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet pushed against the ground. You're going to go ahead and lift that weight straight out in front of you so that the palms are facing towards each other. Then you're going to, with a slight bend in your elbow, bring those weights completely out, just like you see in the motion with my arms right here, but while you're laying on the ground. Then you're going to squeeze that chest as you bring the weights back to the starting position, just like you see them doing right here. The next move we're going to be doing are mountain climbers. So I'm going to have Natalie show at a beginner level. You're going to want to get something that's elevated and stationary, such as a chair or a ledge in your home. You're going to place your arms straight down in front of you, and then you're going to walk your feet back and walk your feet forward at as fast of a pace as you can possibly go, just like you see Natalie doing here. The yellow or intermediate version is going to be doing something similar. The only difference is they're still going to use that chair or elevated ledge. They're going to be jumping their feet back and forth at a really quick pace. Red's going to be doing this on the ground. So they're going to have their arms straight down in front of you, holding kind of like in the plank position. You're going to have one foot in front of the other, and then you're as quick a pace as possible going to be switching those feet back and forth, just like you see Drew doing there. Next, we're going to be doing a dumbbell deadlift. Now, we're all going to be doing the same move. Again, the only difference is going to be the weight that you're using. You're going to hold that weight so your palms are facing towards your body, and your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart during this move. What you're going to do while you keep that weight very close to your body, you're just going to hinge forward like you see Drew and Natalie doing here. They're bringing that weight down to about their shin level, and again, their back is flat, and then they're bringing that weight back up, squeezing those glutes, and kind of pushing your hips forward as you come out of that move. The key here is to keep a flat back and to keep that weight very close to your body as you come down, and then extending all the way up, squeezing your glutes at the top. The next move we're doing are burpees. So Natalie's going to show it the green version. You're going to use that same chair, and you're going to be doing a similar move to mountain climbers. You're going to step back and you're going to step forward, but this time you're going to reach up onto those toes, and again going as quickly as you possibly can. Yellow is going to be doing this on the chair or ledge, and they're going to be jumping their feet back, forward, and up, just like you see her doing here. Red's going to be doing it all the way on the ground. You place your hands on the ground, kick those feet back, chest hits the ground, and then you jump your feet back up, and then you jump up in the air like you saw us doing right there. Next move we're doing are push-ups. So at a green level, you're going to want to get near the wall, and you're going to want to take a couple steps back. The further you are away from the wall, the harder this move's going to be, and the closer you are to the wall, the easier it's going to be. Your arms are going to be a little over shoulder width apart, and then what you're going to do is bending that elbow, you're going to hinge your body and lean towards the wall, trying to get your face as close as you can towards the wall, and then pushing away from the wall, and as you do, squeezing your chest muscles. Now, yellow and red are doing a similar move. The only difference is yellow is going to be doing the push-ups on their knees, and red's going to do push-ups on their feet. You're going to go ahead and have that back flat, that butt down, hinge, go all the way chest to ground, and push all the way back up. Again, your arms are a little over shoulder width apart, and the key there is to keep that back flat and that butt down, and making sure you come all the way so your chest hits the ground. The last move we're going to be doing are bent over rows. Everyone's doing the same move. The only difference is the weight you're going to be using. You're going to have your feet close together, knees slightly bent, and again, you're going to be sticking your butt out and hinging your back over. You can see that their back is flat. The weights are going to be straight down from you with your palms facing towards each other, and then what you're going to do is bring that weight all the way up as high as it can go, and as you get to the top, you'll see that they're pausing for a quick second and squeezing their shoulder blades. Key here is to really squeeze at the top of that motion, and to keep the weight really close to your body as you bring it up, so you're just engaging your back muscles in that move. So those are the moves we're doing today along with the modifications, and don't worry, we're doing all the exercise moves together, so we'll remind you of form throughout and you can follow the person that seems to be at your fitness level. Natalie and I are going to start the warm-up with some high knees. Make sure you follow this warm-up with us while Drew explains the structure of the exercises.
All right, so today we have 4 different supersets we're doing, okay? And the first superset we're doing consists of lying dumbbell flies for 30 seconds and then mountain climbers for 30 seconds. We're gonna repeat that for 4 total sets. Once we're done with those 4 sets of that first superset, we're gonna rest for 30 seconds before going into superset number 2. The second superset consists of dumbbell deadlifts for 30 seconds and burpees for 30 seconds. And then we repeat that set for 4 total times. And then once we're done with that, we get a 30-second rest. After that, we go into the third superset, which consists of push-ups for 30 seconds and then mountain climbers for 30 seconds. And then we repeat that for 4 total sets, then another 30-second break. And then the last superset consists of bent over rows for 30 seconds, followed by burpees for 30 seconds for 4 total sets of that. And then we'll be done. But if you get lost, it'll be up on the screen for you to follow along, or you can just follow along with us telling you what to do throughout the entire workout. So let's go ahead and join these guys for the warm-up, and then we will be able to get started with the workout.
We like to call these Michael Phelps. If you know who Michael Phelps is, you know why. Just doing a few more of these, and then we'll finish with a couple self-hugs. Same type of motion, just while we're standing.
Yeah, I feel like when you're leaning over, it stretches your back a little bit more, and when you're standing, it stretches your chest out a little bit more.
All right.
All right, you guys, make sure you have your weight handy. Also, there's a couple moves that you might be able to do at a heavier weight, so if you want to get a couple sets of weight, that's good to do. Get your water bottle. We're going to get started in just a few seconds. All right, let's grab our weight and get down towards
All right.
All right, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Now remember, we're doing this for 30 seconds and then immediately going into mountain climbers. So part of the 30 seconds of mountain climbers may be your transition time. So you want to just try and transition as quickly as possible so you're not really getting very much rest.
And make sure you choose a weight, so by the end of this 30 seconds, you guys, it should be very difficult for you to complete this move. If you get to the end of this 30 seconds, you're not tired, it's not hard, then you did not choose a weight heavy enough.
And switch.
Okay, all right.
Go, go, go.
Quick.
Hurry.
Get up as fast as you can. Remember, the quicker that you can go, the faster pace you're doing this, the more benefit you're going to get out of this whole workout. So make sure you're really stepping or jumping your feet back far, keeping your core tight and engaged throughout, and going at as fast a pace as you can. This is you versus you, okay? Nice job. We're going to be transitioning back down in 3, 2, 1.
Quick.
And quickly get back down into position.
And set number 2 now. That's 1 set. We have 4 sets of those total. So right now we're starting set number 2.
Nice job.
Squeeze those pecs.
I like to breathe
Squeeze
in
those
as I bring the weight down, and I like to breathe out as I bring the weight back up.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch.
Nice job.
There you go, go, go.
All right,
Switch.
get right back into those mountain climbers. As quick as you can go, keeping that core tight. Remember, we're stepping or jumping our feet back as far as they can go. Really push yourself in this, you guys. Try to keep up the same pace and consistency as you did the first round. That's the key. Try to keep that same pace up. Doing awesome. We're almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Transition back down. Remember, the faster you can transition,
Set number 3.
the better, so that you don't lose too many seconds in these dumbbell flies.
Oh man, my arms are really burning from all the pressure we put on our shoulders in those mountain climbers, going straight into these flies. I can really feel it in my chest and my front delts.
Almost there. About 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Switch.
Nice job. Fast, fast, fast.
Go, go, go.
All right, you should be tired by now, you guys. If you feel like, because this is the end, towards the end of our third round, if you don't feel like this is difficult, then I challenge you to move up a level. Try to do, even if you're using a lighter weight, maybe you want to do red mountain climbers to try to get your heart rate up. Okay, make sure this is challenging for you. We're going to be going back down to the flies in 3, 2, 1, and down.
Last time.
This is our last round before we get 30 seconds break, so I want you to give it your all. A full minute of working out.
You want to make sure that you're not putting too much bend in your elbows. You want to almost have your arms completely straight with just a tiny bend in your arms.
Give it all of you got. You guys, this is the last time we're doing flies.
Squeeze that chest on each rep. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch.
Right.
Last set of mountain climbers before you get a break. Go, go, go.
You guys remember, we get a full break after this. We get a full 30 seconds to recover, get a drink of water. So try not to take any breaks until that 30 seconds, okay? Fast pace, move those feet, stepping or jumping your feet back as far as they can go. Keep that core tight as you do it. Keep moving. We have less than 10 seconds left. Don't quit.
Good job, guys. Push, 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 push. Don't slow down.
Almost
3,
there.
2, 1. Rest.
Rest.
Woo.
30
Nice
seconds.
job.
Grab some water if you need to.
And we're
Next
going
up.
into deadlifts and burpees
Yeah.
for the next 4 minutes.
Whew, make sure you get a drink. Try to catch your breath. If that wasn't difficult, push pause. Grab a heavier weight for the rest of the workouts or move up a level, especially for the cardiovascular move. All right, get ready because we're going to be starting in just about 5 seconds. Have that weight handy. 3, 2, 1, deadlift.
You definitely don't want to rush through these deadlifts. You want to have good control throughout. Squeeze those glutes at the top.
Yeah, one thing that helps me is to remind myself to keep that weight close to my legs as I bring it down to my mid-shin, and to think about hinging my back out instead of just bending over, of actually sticking my butt out and hinging down instead of just dropping the weight down.
Almost there.
Good job.
And
transition
switch.
to burpees.
Burpees.
Now remember, burpees is a different move. So you're adding that jump, or if you're green, you're adding that reach. But same theme. You want to go at a fast pace. You want to kick or walk those feet back as far as they can go. And you either want to jump or reach up as high as you can. You really should be getting your heart rate up during this move.
I just hit my head.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Don't do that. 2, 1, and back to those deadlifts.
I can't believe we haven't done that already.
You want to transition as quickly as you can. This is not a fast-paced move, so we are doing these a little bit slower, as you can tell. And this is a move that you could grab actually heavier weight for. It's easier to do heavier weight when you're doing deadlifts.
Yeah, I'll usually actually pick a really, really heavy weight for this and get to the point where the last few reps are
1, and burpees. Second round of burpees. Really challenge yourself. If you counted how many burpees you did the first round, the great thing to do is to use that number as a gauge of how many reps you want to get in every round that you're doing these burpees. So if you didn't count last time, maybe count this time. Focus on your breathing, good form. We have about 5 more seconds, and remember, we're going right back into those deadlifts. 2, 1, and transition.
Here we go. Round 3, you guys.
Nice job. Make sure you're keeping that back flat. I don't want to see you guys, hinging over like that. I don't want you hunched over. I want you just bending at the waist, keeping that back flat, that core tight. It's improper form that could give you a back injury doing a move like this. Let's keep that back flat, core tight. 2, 1, and burpees. All right, round 3 of burpees. Again, if you kept track of how many reps you got on the first round and on the second round, try to keep up that same pace, that same consistency. Nice job.
Good job, guys.
We have less than 10 seconds. Keep up that pace. Keep that core tight. Step and jump those feet back as far as they can go. 3, 2, 1.
Good job, guys.
Transition.
Last round.
Last set, best set. Get that weight all the way down those shins as far as you can get it. Really squeeze those glutes at the top. Nice job. Focus on quality form, back flat. Keep going, keep going. We're just about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Last round of burpees for this set.
Good job, guys. Awesome.
Here we go.
Right into it. Same pace, same intensity. And actually, we have a full 30 seconds rest after this, you guys. So I want you to speed it up if possible. Okay, pick up the pace, pick up that intensity, or maybe if you were doing yellow before, try red for the last few seconds. Push yourself. We're almost there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Good job, guys.
Woo. Nice job.
And we got push-ups next with mountain climbers. That should be really hard. Now, if you can't do push-ups for the full 30 seconds, do as many as you can. Take a quick break, shake it out, but keep moving
Absolutely.
as much as possible.
All right, you guys.
Remember, on push-ups on yellow and red, your chest needs to come completely to the ground.
Here we go. 2, 1, and push-ups. A full 30 seconds of push-ups is a lot of push-ups. Make sure you're going at a good and steady pace, and make sure you're focusing on quality form. Remember, for those that are in green, the further you step your feet back from the wall, the harder this move is going to be for you. The closer you are to the wall, the easier. So keep that in mind. We have less than 10 seconds left. Quality reps, and then we're going into those mountain climbers. Remember, transition as quick as you can. 3, 2, 1, and mountain climbers.
Okay, I got 12 that time, so I'm gonna make that my goal each time to try and get 12.
Right back to what we did on the first round, you guys. Stepping those feet back or jumping them back as fast as you can. Keep that core tight as you hold yourself up in position. Make sure you're really going at a fast pace, okay? This should be hard. Good job. We have 5 more seconds. We're going right back into push-ups. 3, 2, 1.
Shake your arms.
Push-ups.
Okay.
Get right into it. No breaks. Make sure as you start to get tired that you keep good form, just like you see that we're doing. Our backs are flat. Make sure you keep that butt down. And if you're yellow and red, your chest is going all the way to the mat. Nice job. Focus on your breathing. Breathe as you come out of the position. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. Right into it, you guys. Second round. Second round of 4.
All right,
Push,
I got
push,
12
push.
again that time, but it was tough. So it's gonna be a real challenge to try and maintain this pace because your arms don't really get a rest during these mountain climbers. You're putting a lot of pressure on your shoulders and your chest. So you just gotta work through that pain.
Here we go. 3 seconds. 2, 1. All right, push-ups, round 3. Trying to keep up that same pace and consistency as you did in round 1 and 2. Should definitely be difficult at this point. Make sure you focus on good breathing through the move. Helps to breathe out as you come out of the push-up. Breathe in as you go down.
All right, I'm slowing down a little.
Keep that back flat. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, mountain climbers.
Remember, this is going at our own pace here. And you're don't feel discouraged if you can't go as fast as Drew. I know if I were doing red today, I only would have gotten a couple of full push-ups in. So if you're doing red and you can't go as quick as Drew, just don't be discouraged. Be proud of yourself
Yep.
for doing the red.
This is you. It's about improving what you're doing every time you push yourself. 3, 2, 1. Last round
round.
of push-ups, you guys.
Oh gosh.
Okay, give it your all. It's the last time you're doing push-ups.
Here we go.
Another important thing to remember is, I know a lot of times I get discouraged, like Natalie is saying, I can't do as many push-ups on my feet as someone like Drew. But this is the perfect type of exercise that if you can do push-ups on your feet, you should. Even if you're doing a couple and taking a break. You'll never get better if you don't challenge yourself, you guys. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. Everything you got. We got a full 30 seconds rest after this. Okay, get right into it.
So I slowed down quite a bit. I did 12, 12, 10, and 8. But my arms are just so burned out from not getting any rest.
Keep that pace up, you guys. We have just about 10 seconds left, and then we get a full 30 seconds rest. So really pick up that pace, jumper, walk those feet back as far as they can go. 3, 2, 1, and rest.
How you doing, Team Red?
Good, good.
Good
Next
job.
up, we got bent over rows and burpees.
You
Should
should
be a tough
be
one.
tired. If you're not tired at this point, you better jump up a level for the last round.
Yep. Oh man,
We don't
just-
get that 30 seconds goes by fast.
I know. My arms just start to feel so burned out after all that pressure.
All right, we're starting in 5 seconds, so pick up that weight, going into bend over rows in 2, 1, and row. Remember on this that the weight, your palms are facing each other. You're keeping those elbows in really tight as you bring that weight up and making sure that you squeeze for a second at the top, each of those reps. You're doing awesome, you guys. Keep going. Slow and steady. Okay? Make sure that back is flat. Squeeze in your core. 2, 1, burpees.
Burpees.
All right, I know you're tired. Do the best you can. Try to keep a good, steady pace throughout these burpees. And keep count so you can try to gauge of where you want to be at for the rest of the rounds. Remember, the further you step or jump those feet back, the harder this move's going to be for both yellow and green.
Good job, guys. Don't give up. Don't slow down.
We're almost
We have
there.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Right back into those bent over rows. Try to transition as quickly as you can. Good form. Knees slightly bent. The back is flat. Bring that weight up and squeeze, you guys. Squeeze between the shoulder blades.
Sometimes towards the end of the workout, it can be easy to just slow down. But you have to remember, we're only working hard for 17 minutes today out of your whole day. Out of 24 hours, you can give this to yourself.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Round 2
go.
of burpees. Don't know how many burpees you got that first time, but try to make it a goal to get just as many reps this time. Okay? It's okay if you don't make it there, but that's what should be what you shoot for every time. Trying to keep that pace up. Just keep moving. Nice job. Breathe through. We have just about 5 seconds left before we transition back into those rows. 2, 1. Nice job. Round 3.
Good job, guys.
When you're this tired and out of breath towards the end of the workout, it's pretty common to want to hunch your back because you're tired. Keep that core tight, that butt stuck out, and your back flat. Okay? Don't want you to injure yourself. Bring that weight up, squeeze between the shoulder blades. We have about 5 seconds.
At the green level, you may even have to drop your weight on the last round, and that's okay.
2, 1, burpees. All right, let's do this. Everything you got, you guys. Dig deep. We're at the very end of this workout, you guys. We have less than a minute and a half left, and you're completely done. So I really want you to just give it your all. Remind yourself when you're tired, we're almost there, we're almost done. You got this. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, going into the last round. Bent over rows.
Less than a minute left. Come on. Don't give up.
Every
You
rep
finish hard
counts.
till the very last second. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on us. Come on. We're holding you accountable right now.
If you're really tired and you have to put down that weight, you can go ahead and do this movement without weight. Still gonna work the same muscles. Challenge yourself. 5 more seconds. Last time you're doing this, you guys. Don't stop. 2, 1. Nice job. Burpees. All right. Leave it all on the mat, you guys. It's the last 30 seconds of the workout. Burpees. Try to get in as many as you have every other round. You got this. We have just 15 seconds left. Don't quit on yourself. Have integrity to finish strong. Finish this workout.
Come on, guys. Come on. We're right here with you.
Almost there. 5 seconds. Keep going. Move, 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 move.
Do
2,
it.
1, and done.
Wow.
Good job.
That was a longer workout.
Take some deep breaths. Get some water. Slow the heart rate down. Ooh,
Nice job, you guys. That was a tough one. You should be sweating. Hopefully you really challenged yourself. We're gonna go ahead, take a few more breaths, try to calm down that breathing and reduce your heart rate, because we're gonna come down to the mat to do some stretches. Let's go ahead and slowly lower yourself down. You're gonna be laying flat on your chest. You're gonna have your arms straight out to the side. What you're gonna do, put one out to the side, doesn't matter which arm, the other hand, palm in the ground with the elbow bent, and go ahead and twist your body away so that you're looking towards the elbow that's bent, and look up to the sky. And as you twist away, you should feel a really good stretch throughout your chest and your front delts. Hold this position. During these cool down stretches, it's a good time to focus on your breathing. Focus on trying to take some breaths through your nose. Switch sides. Deep breath through the nose, out through the mouth.
Make sure you're looking at the elbow that's up in the air. I know a couple months ago I accidentally kept doing the stretch backwards and it wasn't really working.
Yep, the palm that's pushed into the ground, that's the side that you're twisting. And you're looking up. Nice job. Go ahead and slowly roll out of that.
We can do a seated hamstring.
We're gonna go ahead and do a seated hamstring stretch. One leg in, one leg out.
Tight.
Go ahead
Doing those deadlifts.
and reach towards your feet. Okay, if you're not as flexible as like most people, I'm not very flexible. You may not be able to reach your toes. Go ahead and just reach down on your shin as far as you can. Grab it and try to pull yourself in towards that leg. You should really feel a nice stretch on the back of your leg, which is your hamstring. As you become more and more flexible, you may be able to get your nose to your knee. I'm nowhere near that.
No, me either. Especially today, I'm quite sore from yesterday's workout.
All right, slowly come out of that, going to the other side. Yeah, you should definitely feel your hamstrings on fire if you did those deadlifts right and used a heavy enough weight. Nice job. Bring your body in as close as you can towards that leg. Make sure that it's a little bit uncomfortable. Stretching's a little bit uncomfortable. Nice job. All right, slowly come out of that. You're gonna go ahead, kneel down. You're gonna put your arms out as far away from you as you can, and then you're gonna start and keeping your arms imprinted in the ground, sit back, bringing those hips and your butt all the way back down towards your heels. And as long as you have your arms stretched out fully in front of you and you're pressing those hands down into the mat, you should feel a really good stretch all throughout here, down your lateral muscles through your back. Make sure you're breathing. Deep breath through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice job, you guys. Slowly come out of that. Remember, you guys can do these stretches multiple times now or even later on throughout the day. That was a really great, intense workout. Hopefully you loved it as much as we did. We appreciate you being a member of Dollar Workout Club. We consider you guys like friends and family. We hope that you tell your friends and family about the program so that they can join you in this as well, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, you guys, I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite subjects, which is self-love. Now, there's a lot of ways that we can improve how we feel about ourselves. And one of the things are that we always walk around with such negative feelings and thoughts about ourselves. If you think about it, I would even constantly think to myself, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, and I'm not fit enough. And you don't realize the negative impact that those thoughts and feelings have on yourself, on your body, and on your hormones. So one of the small things that I did that really changed my life and that I have all of my clients incorporate are positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are simply positive statements that you say, and I always recommend doing them in the morning. So I always try to shoot for saying 3 positive statements every morning before my feet even hit the floor. Now, if you're not really sure what positive statements you want to make, you can always start with some of the ones that I used when I first started. A lot of my issues had come from my self-esteem and how I looked physically. And so I would say I am strong and beautiful, and I would repeat that 5+ times. You can repeat it more than 5 times if you'd like. Another thing I would say is I love my body, and then I would go through all the things I love about my body, which I know can be really hard for us women, especially when we're feeling insecure about ourselves. One of the things that you can do is touch on some basic things, like I'm grateful that I have arms, that I'm able to hug my kids, grateful that I have feet so I'm able to walk around, that I'm able to run, I'm happy that I'm healthy enough to do that. Like I love my laugh, that it's kind of loud and boisterous, but it's so me. Think of all the little things that you really love about yourself. I know that you might think that's hard, but you really need to sit down and reflect about all the amazing qualities you have. And if you're really struggling, reach out to a friend or family member and ask them to list some of the things that they love about you. And then the last statement that I would make is I would say, I am a good mom. I know as a mother, it's so hard. We're hard on ourselves. We beat ourselves up. If we have a hard day and we yell at our kids, we're thinking, why did we do that? And you know what? We are our worst critic. And we have to remember that, we would never talk to ourselves the way we talk to ourselves. We would never say that to a friend. We would never tell a friend they were fat or that they're a bad mom or that they're not doing good enough. And really, we are our best friend and we should treat ourselves like that. So should you do these positive affirmations even if you don't necessarily believe them? Yes. Yes, you should. No matter how you feel about yourself, you need to start now saying positive and kind things about yourself. I promise, even if it's hard at the start, it will become easier and you'll start to see the good in you. You'll start to focus on all the amazing qualities that you have, and it will become easier. And I know for me, as it did become easier, because it's been over a year since I had started that, I actually started changing my statements. I realized that I felt really good about how I looked on the outside, which was something I always struggled with, but that I wanted to focus more on some things that I thought I struggled with on the inside, thinking I was too emotional or a few other factors that, again, aren't true. So you can change those statements as you build and grow. But remember, before your feet hit the ground, say 3 positive things about yourself.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.